Sup nerds, I'm CuppaJoey and welcome back to another episode of r/religious fruitcake. Because we all know that the fruitiest, nuttiest, best kind of fruitcakes are those that have been slathered in Jesus or whatever other deity they're pushing. Let's have a little peek. So I have censored out the name of the gentleman behind this because it shows his real name as its Facebook, but it is a gentleman that has created this character, just know. 2 character a day challenge, teaser for my character, Blessed. She's not too bright, she can't fight worth a damn, but she's got the Holy Spirit in her, you could say she's blessed. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all fiery darts of wicked, Ephesians 6:16. Like, all I have to say is, did this guy really create a freaking character that is quite literally the No Think November bimbo stereotype, but has just whacked a load of Jesus stuff onto it and therefore made it okay? Also, what is up with those tits? I'm sorry, but look at the tits. Like, is she topless? Like, that's what I don't get. Like, is she topless? Because if she's topless, then, I mean, it makes sense, but, I mean, I would say, why the hell has she got hard, pointy nipples? But you know what? If I was topless and in this freaking weather, I would probably get pointy nipples too, so I can't really judge that. But if she's, like, wearing a costume, then tits don't do that. Tits just aren't supposed to do that at all. Oh, it's just like she has no personality. She has no personality. All we know about her, other than she's blessed with Christian crap, is that she can't fight and she's dumb and apparently she's hot. Just really, I mean, if anything, it just kind of shows the sort of bland Stepford wife kind of agenda a lot of these, Christians have for women. Like, that's your only freaking plan. Jesus never social distance, feared an invisible virus, wore a mask, or used hand sanitizer. So why does the CDC recommend we do? Thank you, Truth Bombs USA. I mean, I don't really see many of your priests going to the local brothels and washing the feet of the people working there to show that they are on the same level, to show respect. But, why not, why not pretend that he didn't do that just to make yourself feel better? I mean, so, like, Jesus never used hand sanitizer. I mean, what the frick were you expecting in, like, fricking, 0 to 33 CE? I mean, come on. Oh, I'm sorry that the technology wasn't advanced enough that they have frickin' widespread hand sanitizer, for frick's sake. She believed that this is freedom, but she didn't know that she has lost her security thing. So the meaning of this post is essentially saying that you have to wear a hijab if you're a woman. And that if you don't wear a hijab, then you have lost your security thing, apparently. Oh my god, it's just such a terrible freaking phrasing. Like, has just some Muslim women find freedom by wearing the hijab, some Muslim women find freedom by not wearing the hijab, and however it empowers them is completely up to them, and not yours, or mine, or anybody else's business. Whether or not it's their security thing is totally dependent on how they feel about it. Why should atheists be given leave on religious holidays? If atheists are not comfortable with the concept of God, why do they happily accept holidays named after gods? Why should religious people be given access to scientifically devised medical care? You could just pray. Mm, okay, it works with the whole Christian Scientist model going on, but I disagree with that in general. I mean, just to make it absolutely clear, I don't agree with the holiday thing. Okay, I need to address this in two different parts. Okay, so I'm going to say my issue with the religious person first, and then I'm going to give my issue with the atheist after. If you have a country that has based its standard holiday leave around religion, then of course those are going to be the times that are the most available to have certain holidays. Now, if we take Christmas as an example, now credit where credit's due, the religious person didn't actually say what religion they are. We have no idea. So, I'm just gonna use Christmas as an example because I don't know what they meant. Christmas has very much become a cultural holiday more than a religious holiday. I would say, especially when you look at the fact that so much of it is based on pagan traditions, such as Father Christmas being the Holy King, and the flying reindeer being the flying Garrick mushrooms. If we go into we could dissect pretty much every single Christian tradition, and it goes back to paganism. So it is definitely more of a cultural holiday than a religious one. Now, for some people it is a religious one. For some people it is very much when they want to celebrate the birth of Christ, and to them, awesome, have fun doing that, in well, I don't know if it's no, it is have fun, enjoy your faith, and if that brings power to you, then brilliant. But of course, not everybody that feels that way expects everyone else to feel the same way. So this particular person, no matter what holiday they're thinking of, you have to accept that a lot of countries, the culture evolves around a religion, so the holidays are going to come from that. Now, as for the atheist, my issue here is they have put this whole kind of religion inherently goes against science argument, and I really disagree with that. Especially when it comes to medicine. If you look at, for example, the Library of Alexandria, we wouldn't have had the first steps towards modern medicine that we have today if it wasn't for Islam. And and the thing about Islam is that with the Library of Alexandria, so many books were translated into Arabic, which was the language that everybody could speak. And as a result of that, all of these different medical pieces of knowledge were brought together. And it was actually from there that we had one of the first forms of cataract surgery. And, it definitely wasn't modern medicine. There was a lot that was wrong. But hold on, let me Google when this was, because I want to get the freaking year right. So it looks like the Library of Alexandria was established somewhere between 285 to 246 BCE. So back then there was a an early form of cataract surgery purely because everything was translated into Arabic, which everybody spoke because they well, most people could read, at least because they could read the Quran. And also, when you consider the amount of mathematics, for example, that has been contributed to us through Muslim mathematicians and scientists, I really disagree with with this idea that religion and science are somehow against one another. Because in a lot of ways, we wouldn't have science without a lot of religion. And I think that we need to take that into account because not having a faith, I feel like that there's an issue with I'll say some atheists, because again this is religious fruitcake, and atheism is a religion, so I'm gonna include them in on this too. But there is like a certain type of atheists that will believe that atheism is somehow proof of intelligence, and that faith is somehow proof of a lack thereof. And that's just blatantly false. I mean, I get that it was a good comeback to what the religious person was originally saying, but it doesn't really address the fact that everybody throughout the year deserves freaking holidays because we all work too much as it is. Oh, for God's sake, Kanye West defends T.I.'s actions of making his daughter get hymen checks to verify her virginity by saying it's God approved. That is exactly the sort of gross bollocks I would expect to be pouring out of Kanye West's mouth. I mean, this is just straight up child abuse. Okay, let's just call it what it is. It's really freaking disturbing the way that T.I. is obsessed with his daughter's virginity, and the idea that Kanye's like, oh no, it's, there's magical forces out there that wants him to be this freaking creep to his own daughter. No, absolutely not. There's, no religion freaking preaches this crap. And if it did, then it's, it's unholy. Sex was created by God for marriage between a husband and wife, not for a boyfriend and girlfriend that are dating. Show me Adam and Eve's marriage certificate. Oh, crap, good point. Who ordains their wedding? Oh my god, like, that's just the face of somebody who has never, it was never enjoyed sleeping with her husband. Like, it's just, it's one of those, look, if I'm gonna be miserable with the way it's working out for me, then everyone else should be miserable too. That's basically what that face is saying. Also, I'm pretty sure that, like, marriage predates Christianity by a hell of a lot as well. White supremacists use the Bible to justify their racism, but here's the thing. There are no white people in the Bible. Oh, seriously, it was like there's that clip on Fox News where they're like, no, Jesus is white, and it's like, okay, where's your proof? And go, oh, well, there was that picture that Da Vinci did that was actually based off of his boyfriend, but they don't want to, admit that gay people can do art, but he was white there, and then it's like, you realise that he was from the Middle East, right? Like, he wouldn't, if he was alive today, you would not like him. There is a cure for cancer. His name is Jesus. There is a cure for HIV/AIDS. His name is Jesus. There is a cure for lupus. His name is Jesus. There is a cure for diabetes. His name is Jesus. Well, when is he going to publish his research? Okay, first of all, if prayer genuinely cured you, then people who prayed would be cured, okay? People who subscribe to that belief wouldn't, not survive. Also, in this environment, with the current plague going on, and the people going, oh no, we still need to go to church because we will be protected in the house of God, this kind of misinformation is really dangerous. An atheist won't believe in God because he or she can't see God, but now hiding in the house away from the plague, he or she can't see. Atheism is cancelled because of this tweet. Tell him, King. I don't know if... I'm sorry, I'm really trying to work out the logic behind this. An atheist won't believe God because they can't see God, but now they're hiding so they can't see at all. I mean, isn't that just going to make them even more atheist? If they, by this logic, if that's the reason why, then surely they're just going to stop believing in freaking everything. I don't think that, I'm pretty sure that atheists have, a concept of object permanence. I don't really know. I mean, damn, if that's all it took to cancel atheism, then, that's... it was pretty weak. You might have seen on my page that I now have a Patreon. So for just £2, you will get exclusive access to my blooper reel with unseen bits that I haven't yet posted on this channel. And at the highest tier, you will get your naming credits at the end of my videos. Bearing in mind that I post a video 5 times a week, that's a lot of videos you're going to get your naming credits on. If not, a little like and a subscribe on my channel help a lot. Well, that's it for this episode of r/religious fruitcake. Honestly, this is one of those subreddits and I feel like there hasn't been enough coverage of it. Because, let's face it, we have all had those kind of experiences where people will just, say anything or believe anything when it comes to justifying their religion. Compared to the majority of, standard religious people who just have their faith and, go about their day-to-day lives just like everyone else. And as I say at the end of every episode, if you enjoyed hearing from this subreddit or would like to hear from any other subreddit, then do let me know in the comments. I do love to hear from you. And until then, I'll see you all next time.